is doing what they need to do. They're dictating the pace. They are the ones who are determining, what's going on here. UCLA with a 6-on-5 goal, a nice counter from Fatal, but they're on their heels.
There's a lot of youth, first, second-year players in both of these teams in some key spots. So, Coach has been talking about getting them in the right position for UCLA. Right? Brooks trying to get them back on track after focusing in on practice time during that finals week a little shorter. They normally would have 7 or 8 down to 4. They're trying to get everybody in the right rhythm here for this grueling portion of the schedule coming up. End of conference play, the conference tournament, and NCAAs. 9 left to shoot here for Cal. The lob attempt. And a great stop.
Well, that was a beautiful stop by Sammy because it looked like it was going into the top far corner of the cage. Great touch that time by, I think that was Illich on the shot. But just, again, you throw the shoulder, the goalkeeper thinks it's going to be a hard shot. So hard to kind of recover and have the presence of mind to come back with that lob move.
Sammy Hill, so talented, second-team All-American last year, in net, school record 320 saves. And doing good things again here in 2014. UCLA looking for the equalizer. There it is. Beautiful backhanded shot and a score.
India Forrester at 2 meters gets a beautiful pass by Donahoe. Puts it right on her arm. The defense comes over the left side a little. That allows India to kind of draw it over and bring the backhand back across cage. That's a hard thing to do when your defender's playing straight up behind you. Tremendous strength by Forrester. Great goal for UCLA.
18th of the year. Now in the 21st game of the season for the Bruins. And we're tied up at 3. Pass behind the key. Simple foul. And she'll regather here. 18 on the shot clock. McKee gives it up. Dumped down at 2 meter. And a foul on UCLA.
Interesting, just a normal foul as opposed to a kick out of some kind. Pass outside, shot by Antal, sails wide. But I love the Cal offense. I mean, they're all moving, no one's sitting and watching. It's a nice little shot from the outside, tries to take it cross cage high, the ball saves a little bit. Here's a UCLA counterattack though. It's Fatal with the ball.
Has time in space and does push it by near side on the freshman keeper, and UCLA with its first lead at 4-3.
What's interesting on that is it's still a counterattack goal, even though it's 5-on-4. But look, the keeper's coming up, but she's trying to get up as opposed to just maintaining her position and keeping her hands light. Whereas on that one block she had in the 6-on-5, she stoned Fatal that other on the far side. This time she used her hands just a little bit to get her body up out of the water. It was a little slow getting to the ball near side, high corner, and the Bruins are up by 1.
2 in the game, 29 in the season for Rachel Fatal, the sophomore from Seal Beach.
And again, the counterattack doesn't have to be a 1-on-goal or a 2-on-1. That was a 5-on-4, and LA just broke it down and created enough space for Fatal to get that shot.
They're very efficient in finding the proper spot to beat you. That fast break opportunity. So how does Cal respond here, trailing now for the first time in the contest?
Cal has got to do what it's good at. They have to balance things out. Open up the outside shots. Here's a counterattack opportunity off that shot. Looks like O'Brien trying to get free in the center, but Roger Tarago is knocking her down some. But here comes the secondary counter.
Doris looking for assistance. She'll go to the 2-meter spot. An exclusion, another opportunity here, 6-on-5 for UCLA.
And that was Emily Donahoe. We talked about how strong she was driving. She went down and posted up and was able to draw that exclusion foul.
On. Robus passing it up. Near side, Cody Hill. Skips it to Donahoe. She scores. 4 straight goals going back to the tail end of the first quarter for UCLA.
And again, 6-on-5 is about moving the ball in order to move the defense. You saw the UCLA players kind of slide around. Even on that one, Donahoe slides over from her center spot, creates a lane cross cage. No one was there. There were no hands to help out. Puts the ball away. Easy goal for the Bruins.
And Cal needs a timeout. Trying to stop a little of the flow of this Bruin run. Emily Donahoe, 3 goals as a freshman, 7 70 goals last year and now 43 in her junior season. Emily Donahoe's first goal of the game has put UCLA up by 2. And you see some of the good scores here in the conference, the MPSF. Antal, Tarago, among the leaders, along with Donahoe of UCLA. Some players that can fill it up when needed. And for Cal, a trio of freshmen, they're responsible for almost 50% of the goals on the year for the Golden Bears, but none so far here in the second quarter. What can the Golden Bears do to get something going again offensively?
Well, again, the Bears aren't set up to score a lot of goals in a hurry like the Bruins, who just rattle off a bunch. But they are set up to wear you down. Here's a bad pass, comes up short. Feeding the UCLA counterattack. Looks like a 3-on-2. That's Fatal with the ball. And on the ejection.
Still the Bruins with numbers. Fatal, though, forced to slow down, 6-on-5, and now UCLA has time and the player advantage to set it up. Ecuador's holding, leaving off for Donahoe. Skip pass near side, retrieval there from Cody Hill. Dorst will shoot off the bar.
Dorst just off the bar again. She's probably not the one who's going to be shooting the ball from the outside. We got Donahue and Fatal out there. But the two teams had come even strength, and she had a lane, so she took it.
So Cal survives that giveaway in the fast break opportunity for UCLA.
But that's what UCLA's aggressive defense will do. They'll create opportunities like that where Cal will wear you down and knock you down. UCLA wants to get in the passing lanes. They give up passes weak side. But that's the that's the downside of being that aggressive.
There's a shot from distance and a score. Able to bury it, and Cal back on the board.
Just when you start talking about UCLA having momentum, you start talking about UCLA defense doing what it needs to do. They picks the ball up at 8 meters, fakes a couple times, and just buries it top corner. And that's sort of, you can't teach tall, you also can't teach that kind of awareness, that kind of shooting.
It's interesting, you look at UCLA's defense, they're doing a good job of pressing out Cal and forcing them out far from the cage, but it's tough when you've got shooters that can strike from that far out.
Well, which is one of the keys to their game, is to help Sammy out, get an arm up. You know they're going to shoot, you know they're going to shoot from anywhere, so make sure you get an arm up to make the cage a little bit smaller and help your goalkeeper out.
37th of the year for Illich, and she was part of that bronze medal winning team for Hungary, the national team at the Worlds last year in Barcelona. Plenty of time and space. That was deflected in front and then off the bar.
That's a nice shot by Cody Hill. Ball goes off the bar. Interesting, UCLA setting up a double post that time. Here's the ball, an inch or two inside, and it bounces off and in. But now you got Cal with numbers.
Bruins looking to make it back-to-back goals. To tie it up near side, Sammy Hill, another stop.
That was a beautiful cross pass, beautiful shot. Sammy Hill, 2 hands, low corner.
Ashley Young had a rip, the senior from Coronado, California, in San Diego.
The only senior on the Bears team.
And this young team handling one against a better-ranked team right now. In a good spot. Again, it went to overtime, their first meeting of the year. UCLA won it 10-9. Donahoe had the game winner that day. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Shot from distance off the bar.
Well, it got tipped a little bit. Sometimes it throws the goalie off because they're moving to where the ball would have been shot. The ball trickles behind him. Alertly, Sammy was able to come over the ball, goes off the crossbar.
Young able to steal that away from Donahoe.
Numbers that time. They had Young not been able to do that. It could have been another goal opportunity for UCLA. Ashley Young playing at a very high level for the last 4 years.
So after giving up 4 straight goals, Cal defense clamping down a little bit. And the chance to equalize here with under 2:30 left to go before the break. 4 left to shoot. Tough angle shot, and Hill ready for it.
Yeah, tough angle, and also looked like he got tipped a little bit. Hill with a very nice pull down, but that's the sort of thing where, for UCLA, you want a shot, bad angle, coming across like that, so that your people on the weak side can take off in transition and make life miserable for Cal at the other end.
Brandon Brooks looking on his team. A chance to extend it back out to a 2-goal lead. Elise Williams holding straight away. Entry pass. Exclusion foul.
That's 2 on Saunders, but again, because Forster scored the last time she was at 2 meters, that drew the defense back, and that plays right into UCLA's the way they want to put this 6-on-5 together.
Put the Saunders out again. Donahoe gives it up for Cody Hill. She'll score in deep and puts it home. 6-4 UCLA.
Yeah, Cody Hill tried to go cross cage the last time she was down. This time it looked like there's a little bit more of a lane. She commits the goalie near side. Goalie comes up and she's able to cross it back. Had Trujillo been able to drop that right elbow, maybe she gets a piece of that. It didn't go right into the corner. But again, Cody Hill taking advantage of what Cal gives her and scoring another 6-on-5. UCLA now 3 for 7 6-on-5 after starting off so poorly.
First of the game for Cody Hill, younger sister of the Bruin goalkeeper. Give her 19 on the year. 7 goals on the power play now. That's tops on the team.
Ramos called for grabbing onto somebody's the pass was coming in. 6-on-5 opportunity for the Bears.
And Cal take advantage on the player advantage. Skip pass near side. Final minute of the quarter. Targo holding, gives it up. Tough angle into the side of the net.
That was just their second 6-on-5 opportunity going, real tough angle, especially from a right-hander on that side. Obviously, she thought she might be able to sneak some past.
Left to shoot. See the time remaining in the quarter as well. Field block. You can hear that thump up in the stage.
Well, it was a pretty easy field block. What happened was Ramos gets the cross pass, had the lane, faked once, allowed the defense and the goalkeeper to get over, and then shot the ball right into the field block. Great move by Cal.
Final 15 seconds before halftime. On top. Turned it over. And the Bruins here.
Watch this. Sandy likes to shoot these. One of the few goalkeepers who's got the arm strength to really make that a legitimate shot at the end of the quarter.
Well, she scored her first career goal against LMU last year, and she'll ride the wave of her teammates here. 6-4 the advantage for UCLA at the break. They scored 4 of the 5 goals in the quarter and have the upper hand here by 2 at halftime in Berkeley. 6-4, Bruins on top of the Bears.